everyone. So in my step one video, I showed you how to create a background for your Google Slides Bitmoji Classroom. So this was mine. It's not able to be moved. But now I need to embed it I need to add other images to kind of create my classroom. So for the purpose of this video, I'm going to show you how to add a whiteboard, a bookcase. We'll add a plant, a children's book that later in the video I can show you how to link to that read aloud. And we'll add a shape onto my classroom as well that I can maybe use as like an announcement wall, maybe for my attendance, which you could create in Google Forms. So you will create those in later videos. But let's just go ahead and add the images first. So what you need to do is you need to go to Insert, Image, Search the Web. I already have it popped up over here. So I'm going to go over here and let's not start with the bookcase. Let's start with the whiteboard because it's kind of a focal point. Whiteboard. Let's try the first one that pops up just to see what it looks like. Oh, this is a pretty good one. So I'm just going to resize it by going to the corner and dragging it. And I'll kind of put it here in the middle of my classroom. Perfect. Okay, so now I'm going to look for a bookcase. I'm just going to type in bookcase. You can also type in bookcase transparent to see if there's one that already has a transparent background. Sometimes if you just type in bookcase, you might find something that already has a transparent background. So you kind of just have to do some searching. I'm going to type in bookcase. If you want one that already had books, these are perfect. But I want one that is empty. So I like this one. So I'm going to click this one. I'm going to drag it into my classroom. And I really like that. I just need to reposition it. So I'm going to drag it. Perfect. You could also, like I said, you could type in bookcase transparent. And you get other bookcases. So this was one. I drag it in. So it's kind of nice too. I'm going to delete that. I don't want it though. Okay, so now I have two images already there, but I want to show you how to make an image that doesn't already have a transparent background. So I'm going to show you how to do that by opening up two tabs. First tab I'm going to open up, I'm going to type in remove.bg. I also use Google Chrome for my Internet Explorer. I don't really like Internet Explorer, and Firefox doesn't seem to work as well with Google Slides. So if you have a question about that, I'm using Google Chrome. In my other tab, I'm going to open up, and that's where I'm going to search for my image. So let's type in houseplant. Okay. And if I go to images, I can see all these images, but some of them might be copyrighted, so I don't want to use them. So I'm going to go into settings, advanced search, and all the way at the bottom, I need to change my usage rights. I want it to be filtered. So I'm going to click on free to use, share, or modify even commercially. So I'm going to go to advanced search, and whatever pops up is what you're able to use without having any copyright issues. So I can already see, I kind of like both of these, but I like that this one's real. So I'm going to go click on it. And when you see a background, if it has like a checkered gray background, that means it's already transparent. So all you have to do is just right-click copy, and you can paste it into Google Slides. This one does not have a transparent background, so that's what I need to change. So in order to do that, I'm going to save this image. So I right-click it, save image as, and I'm going to save it where I save my background. So for those of you who didn't watch my step one, I go to desktop, Erica, online classroom, and I'm going to save it here, but I'm going to change it to houseplant. Change the name. You can save yours wherever you'd like on your computer. Just remember where you save it to. So I'm going to save mine there. And then I'm going to go to remove background so I can remove that background. So I need to upload the image, go to houseplant, open it. You can see I already did it before for one of my other classrooms, but I'm going to do it again. So open it, And you can see now it has a transparent background. This checkered background is transparent. So all I'm going to do now is I'm going to right click it, copy that image, open up my classroom, and I'm going to paste it into my classroom. And now I have a plant with a transparent background. So I just need to resize it so it's a little smaller. Goes past my classroom, so I need to resize it even more. Oops. Let me drag it. So it's sitting, it looks like it's sitting on my bookcase. That's pretty good. Okay, now I need a book to go into this bookcase. If you've seen any other examples, a lot of teachers are using their bookcases to display books where the students can click on them, and then the books will be read to them through either ShareTube or YouTube, whichever website they're using. But just for this video, I'm just going to show you how to add the book. In a later video, I'll show you how to add the link. So I'm going to go back to my search bar, and I'm going to search, I'm just going to type in kid book because I don't have any book in particular. Perfect. So I'm going to try Rainbow Fish, and we're going to see if it has a transparent background or not. I'm not going to click on it. I'm just going to right click, copy image, go back to my classroom. Now, if it does not have a transparent background, I would save that to my computer, upload it to that remove background website, and then copy and paste it into my classroom. I'm going to right click, paste, and for the most part, it has a transparent. I'm not really worried about that teeny tiny white line, but I do need to resize it for my bookcase. So I'm going to make it a little smaller, just so that way it fits onto my bookcase. I need to make it really small. Okay, make it a little smaller than that. Make it sit inside my bookcase. Make it just a little smaller. Oops. Okay, and now I have rainbow fish in my classroom. The last image I'm going to show you how to use is to insert a shape. So I go to insert. Actually, I'll show you how to insert text too. So insert shape. And you can pick any shape you'd like. I'm just going to do like a square or rectangle. So I'm going to click that, and I'm going to make a rectangle here. Let's see. Okay. So now I have this image here. You can change the background. So up here, where you can change the border color. So let me change that to black. So you can see now there's a little black border on it. You can also change the width of that border. So I'm going to make it thicker. There you go. If I click that again, I can also change the border so that way it has lines. I don't really like that, so I'm going to go back to a solid border. And I can also change the fill color. So let's say I want it to be, let's do green. So I can change the background so it's green. There's two ways of adding text. So in a shape, all you have to do is double click it and you can start typing. Okay, so if I wanted to type in attendance, I can do that. I can also change what this looks like by highlighting that text. I can change the font. I can change the size right here. I can make it bold. I can make it italicized, underlined. I can change the color, so I can make it white. This is where you'll add a link if you want to add a link, but I'll show you that later in another video. You can also align that to the middle. I can make it go up to the top like such, but I'm going to make it centered. So there's a way of typing text. I can also type text on an image. So let's put a text box here on my whiteboard. So I can go to Insert, Text Box, and I just click and drag my text box where I would like it. I can type in, let's put welcome students. I can highlight that. Again, I can center it. I can change the color so it is, say, red. I can make it really big, make it much bigger. I can change the font. I can stretch it. There's all kinds of things you can do with the text. So we will leave it right there. for now. If you need to kind of center it a little bit more, you can move this. You can even see those little red lines there. They help you center it on that whiteboard image. So voila! There you have your images. I hope this helped, and I will work on another video to help with creating links.